I've never seen Power Rangers, like, ever. When I was a kid in the early 2000s, Power Rangers was pretty popular. Lots of kids were watching the TV shows. They had the action figures, they had the costumes. I was not one of those kids. But there's a brand new special on Netflix that I'm going to check out. It's my very first time watching anything from start to finish Power Rangers. But honestly, I'm down to give it a shot. Let's dive in and see what this thing's all about. Ooh, we got some text on screen. Beautiful way to start. Oh gosh, there's a lot of information. Rita Repulsa, I don't know who any of these people are. Zordon, People of Earth, okay, I know who they are. I don't know who this guy is. Maybe he's Blue Power Ranger? He's got a blue sweater on? Okay, here's, the cringe is already starting to set in. Got some drone shots. I don't know if they had those back in the 90s, but we have them now, so might as well put them to good use. Also, I was right. Blue Power Ranger, come on. What? You see the cones on the... What the heck is this? Okay, here's the team. This is what the people want. That is Rita Repulsa. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that checks out. She's pretty repulsive looking. Yeah! Explosions, I love it. Go, go, Power Rangers. Okay, that's like, yes, I remember that. I remember all the commercials for that. The iconic slow-mo jump in the air. I'm not really a fan of that. Got some nice Dutch angle shots. Dutch angle is when they turn the camera sideways, so there's this diagonal look. That was super common in the 90s, and it still finds its way into modern cinema as well. Are they supposed to take their helmets off? Is this like The Mandalorian where your identity is like attached to your suit? Are they breaking like Power Ranger law by taking their helmets off? I take it this guy's another like legacy Power Ranger. I have no clue who this guy is. Don't know his name. Don't know his character's name. Yeah, I'm pretty lost.
She needs to know that Rita Repulsa killed her mom.
Oh, spoiler. The classic don't say the information to the person, but you accidentally say the information to the person trope. At least it's modern, you know, like the camera quality is there. They're doing some good practical lighting for the characters. It definitely looks better than most of what was made in the 90s and early 2000s. This is actually watchable. That other stuff is, yikes. There's that Dutch angle again. They just, the directors of these things, they love to just, Snizzard and Minotaur, let's go. These guys look like they just rolled up out of a cosplay convention. They just like start fighting out of nowhere, but it's like the most non-aggressive, like, ugh, I'm gonna get you.
Don't be sorry.
None of them even complimented my fancy new machine. Snizzard,
Come on, Snizzard, get it together. I have absolutely no idea about any sort of magic or the abilities that these characters have. It seems like everything is just on the table as far as what their powers are. It seems like anyone can just do anything in this universe. Wow, that is some bad CGI, but I think it's supposed to be bad. Like, that's the point of it, is that it's the cheaper looking, the better. Yes? I will say that the voice actress for this villain is like spot on. She has the most like perfectly evil voice.
it's good to see you again. Been a while.
This robot looks like Captain Marvel and C-3PO had a baby. I have no idea who Zordon is. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know what this purple stuff is. I am along for the ride wherever this thing goes.
Looks like a live video feed.
Oh, sick. A live video feed perfectly angled to give you all the information you need.
All Power Ranger teams.
All Power Ranger teams. Okay. Are we about to get into the Power Ranger multiverse? Do the Power Rangers have a multiverse? Like, do they all exist in multiple timelines, or do they kind of exist in the same one singular timeline? I'm actually really curious about that, but let's keep watching. Yeah, beat that stick with more sticks.
Not a ranger. Not
Classic karate move right there. He's really going to town on that wooden post. I don't know why that's funny. It's just like, it sounds like terror, but it doesn't look like terror. You know, it just looks very kid-friendly, which is the whole point of this story, I'm sure. Everything has to be approved. It all has to be like simplified, dumbed down, so that way everything is kid-proofed. Oh yeah. Okay. They're assembling. They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing.
Now go Power
There it is. There's the line. Go Power Rangers, baby. I want to be a guy in the gray morph suit and just. Why do none of the villains have mouths that move when they talk? Like, it's all voiceover, which I guess helps make them seem more menacing and evil, but it's weird. Every time they speak, there's just nothing. I have a feeling that it's all based in voice acting because they want the franchise to succeed on like an international level. Like, if they just commit to one face or one voice, then it's harder to translate in multiple languages. So everyone wears a mask, everyone has a helmet on, and that way you can get different voice actors around the world to translate. Kind of genius.
Unfortunately,
Robo-Rita. I love alliteration. Just give everyone an alliteration name. Do you think these actors are enjoying this? Like, do they enjoy how simple the dialogue is and the fact that they have to communicate like children to each other? I mean, probably. Like, if they're making good money, they're probably gonna commit to it. But I feel like I would just like go crazy if I had to talk like a child all day, every day, for months and months to like make a movie. Okay, I will say the choreography isn't bad. Like, these people really had to learn their stunts. They really had to learn the choreography in order to pull off some of these fight sequences. So you gotta give them credit for that.
Can we have the room?
No problem, Zach. My sensors are detecting a vibe.
Oh my goodness. My sensors are detecting a vibe. No. This girl keeps getting put down for like trying to be a ranger and like take up the mantle of her mom. But don't most of the rangers start out as teens anyway? So like this guy, he was probably a teenager when he started as a ranger. So why is he like bashing this girl for trying to do the same?
Just stay here while we execute our plan.
Yeah, stay here in this super high-tech base with lots of buttons and lots of gadgets that you will have no supervision over while you're there. It's kind of cool seeing the blue and red next to each other like that. I guess they're from the same generation of Power Rangers. They seem like they're both, you know, middle-aged. This girl's just taking them out left and right. Makes me question like how strong they actually are individually. Like, how skilled do you have to be as a ranger to be able to like stand on your own? Or is the idea that you're like part of a team, so it's like you can only do one thing good and the rest you suck at, and that's why you need the team? I could see that. I could see that. Oh, please drive the car. Please drive the car. Aww. Oh, of course. I mean, it does have that like classy vintage look to it. And of course it has all the gadgets. Yeah, they gotta show it off. Was that a reference to Grease right there? You know, the vintage car flying off into the sky and like the wave back as they look behind the car? Yeah, that was a Grease reference.
The saber-toothed tiger! I'm doing the world a favor.
Okay, so this is the second time that she's tried to do this, which means the next time that she attempts, it's actually gonna work. That's the rule of 3. It's a writing technique. You give them one shot, they fail. Second shot, they fail. Third attempt, they always land on it. That is like the ugliest looking castle I've ever seen. And it's totally fake. You could totally make that look better. It'd be so easy. I could do it. Just kidding. Why is she telling them her whole plan? That's just like classic child villain trope of just spilling the beans on everything you've been working so hard to accomplish as a villain. Makes no sense. Dang, sacrifice. Dang, is she like dead? Is being a Power Ranger like being the Avatar in Avatar The Last Airbender? You get the memories and the experiences of the Avatar before you? Does it like transfer to you? Because that would be kind of cool. Okay, now she's in. She's one of them. Let's go. I know this is a kid show, but it would be kind of sick to see this like R-rated, like John Wick style, just like blood, bodies everywhere. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. It's not. Are Power Rangers allowed to kill people? Like, is there a law against that? Do they have a governing body that decides whether you can kill someone or you have to like, it has to be out of self-defense, you know? Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. These giant mechs are battling on the moon? What is happening? Is that what they're called? Mechs? Is there like a different name that I should be familiar with? I don't think they've mentioned it yet, but there's probably a better word for it than that. This looks like Pacific Rim, but if it was made by like a high school student. Oh, that's her without a mask. Okay, so we know what she looks like. She didn't really look that evil without the mask on. She looked pretty normal. Maybe she just has like self-esteem issues. She thinks she's not pretty. She just, you know, wants to hide. This juice bar is just way too clean. There needs to be like dirt or dust or some just like really sweaty person there. It's just, this is not how juice bars look. Now that I think about it, juice bars are just like always empty. There's only ever the employees and maybe like one customer. So once again, this is not accurate. Whoa, throwback clip. This is sweet. This must be like the OG gang right here. A nice sweet song to end the special with. Oh, in loving memory. Okay, so 2 of the original Rangers, I'm assuming original Rangers are gone. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. That's nice. That's a nice tribute for them. That definitely seemed like it was meant for hardcore fans who have been following the series for a long time. Of course, a lot of tributes, a lot of callbacks to the original Rangers. I think that there were some references to even some of the other shows that have happened since that first show happened in the 90s. So it's definitely for hardcore fans. If you've seen anything Power Rangers before, you're probably going to enjoy this special. For me, this is my first time ever watching anything Power Rangers, so I was pretty much lost the entire time. That's totally fine. It's kind of funny how they leaned into, I think, what's worked for the series in the past, which is cringy design outfits, not great CGI, and some of those tropes that I think if you've been watching for a long time, you can like instantly recognize those things. I was able to pick up on some of those, and I've never seen a movie or TV show of Power Rangers before. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. Also subscribe to the channel to see more content like this, and I'll see y'all later.